Up, everybody? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know. That's icydk.blog. And you're going to enjoy this episode that we have for you today. Let's get it started off with Megan Thee Stallion. And I know I said I wasn't going to talk about this case anymore. I was going to wait, but things keep happening. So Megan Thee Stallion dropped well, she didn't drop it. Rolling Stone dropped the interview they had with Megan Thee Stallion. In that interview, Megan Thee Stallion doubles down again. Basically says, once again, the situation that Tory shot her. She now said for the first time that I've heard, she wants Tory to go to jail. She wants him to go under the jail. She also made a comment about Kelsey Nicole, her ex-BFF and alleged lover, that she met with Tory 2 days after the incident, and Tory offered to give her money for her business as a thank you for not saying anything. This is what came out of Megan's mouth. Kelsey, of course, responded with her usual. Whenever something happens, she pops her head out. She responded to Megan's charges, basically saying she's not saying anything right now, but when the time comes, you know what she normally says, when the time comes, you're going to hear me break all this down and this, that, and the other. So she's obviously not talking until the trial. They're not going to bait Tory into talking. So Megan, what I don't understand is, and I'm riding with you, like I said, until it's over. Just like I read on, in case you didn't know, it's like I read on a couple other sites. I'm giving you the BOD for now, the BOTD. But I want to hear everything. Until then, why is your team allowing you to continue to talk? The interview should have been the last thing. That shouldn't even really happen, but that should be the last thing. But now you're even doubling down, and now you're doing an interview with Rolling Stone. I mean, Megan, stop talking. We'll listen to Kelsey Nicole's response, and I'll come back on the other side and break that down.
If y'all not catching on to the social media games by now, then I don't know what to tell y'all. But you guys have to pay attention. Like, I knew this was going to happen. This is just the beginning, y'all. I know y'all want me to talk, but this is just the beginning. So, like, when it's my turn, just know I'm going to break everything the fuck down, okay? And we're going to see who really look bad in the end.
Was Kelsey Nicole. So she says, when it's my turn, just know I'm going to break all this down. What? So basically, she's not going to speak until the trial. So, Megan, I don't really even understand why your team is still allowing you to talk and do interviews and what have you, because everyone else that you're going to get to saying, we're going to see who looks bad. Tory's saying the same thing. Kelsey's saying the same thing. But then again, Megan's saying the same thing. We're going to see in the end, oh, y'all going to look stupid. So until the trial, I wish all y'all would just shut up. For real. And Megan, stop talking. Please. Please stop talking. I'd rather see you twerk and rap. I'll be honest with you. I would much rather see you popping that pussy and popping that fat ass all over the place than talk about this trial. Like, please, stop it. Moving along to DJ Akademiks. So DJ Akademiks, as we all know, he's smack in the middle of this Tory and Megan case, regardless and contrary to how much he tries to act like he's not on Tory's side. He know he is. All right? He's now got himself in the middle of it. And now things are popping up out of the blue. So a video from 2014 resurfaced out of the blue of DJ Akademiks talking about underage girls. So take a listen to it, and we'll come back on the other side and break it down.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as the chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's going to get this dick.
Wow. You just can't make it up. Now, that audio is from 2014. It's now magically resurfaced. I do roughly think I remember that audio when it happened, too. And I was even like, ugh, really? I see where he's coming from with the 20 and 17 and 21 and 17, but 17 is still a minor, whether you got a college ID or not. So let me know what you think about that. And who do you think leaked those? Or who do you think resurfaced those? That interview. Now, moving on to Joe Budden and Frick and Frack, or Low, Mo, Larry, and Kurt, whoever you want to call them three up there, Joe, Ice, and Ish. Joe Budden just recently made a comment. Matter of fact, let me just let you hear it. And we're going to come back on the other side. I'm going to tear Joe's ass up.
Yeah, so does Ice.
I mean,
I agree.
it's not as blasphemous as people say. It's not.
Chris Brown's way more talented than Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even close.
Yeah. I didn't. It's just you see certain names mentioned, it's like, how dare you? That's all. They're not really thinking this through.
Why do you disagree with that? Because Mike is Mike and he's the GOAT and he's the greatest to ever do it? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But that don't change that. Chris Brown is...
And Chris is a great singer.
Chris Brown
I seen Chris play basketball.
He's a painter.
Act, paint, rap.
He plays
dance,
ball. He
sing.
dances. He's a gymnast. Tank listed his shit. You know all them LA niggas know about their talents out there. But Chris Brown does like 30 different things exceptionally well. Mike sung and he danced. They made great songs.
It was the for me. Did you hear these two young boys agreeing with Joe Budden? Let me straighten you out about something. Chris Brown never was, is not currently, and never will be as talented as Michael Joseph Jackson. Are you on drugs? Seriously. For Joe Budden, who is the voice, I saw this on the website as well. For Joe Budden, who is the voice right now of the culture, along with Akademiks, for Joe Budden to say that only thing Michael Jackson did was sing and dance and make great songs. Michael Jackson sung and danced and made great songs. Chris Brown's way more talented than Mike. Way more talented. Okay, what does he do better than Michael Jackson? He copied his dance move and just enhanced him with some flips, so he don't dance better. He definitely don't sing better. Michael Jackson been singing and dancing since 5 years old. Has Chris Brown? I'm talking about professionally. Since 5 years old. Has Chris Brown? He said all he does is sing and dance. Oh, then they mentioned Chris draws, he paints. Well, you see these drawings and paintings that's on your screen? Those were done by Michael Jackson as a child. As a child. He's a better singer. He's a better dancer. He's a better record producer. He's a better songwriter. He's a better vocal arranger. Well, is Joe Budden smoking crack? Listen, Joe, you have a prominent platform, and I have a lot of respect for your come. I actually one of Joe's biggest fans. I have a lot of respect for your come up. But this take was absolutely disrespectful and just downright idiotic. To say that Chris Brown is not only more talented than Michael Jackson, way more talented, he said. He emphasized it. And then the dude sitting next to him, do y'all dudes do any research? You probably didn't even know Michael Jackson drew, did you? Go ask somebody who's worked with them both. Go ask someone like Quincy Jones. Let him tell you. Go ask someone who has worked with Chris Brown and Michael Jackson, if you can find them. It's crazy. Joe, aren't you a millennial? You're not a Gen Z. Or you may even be Generation X. Stop trying to get these Gen Z niggas on your side, man. You saying idiotic things like this and disrespecting. They just try their best to disrespect our greats. They do it in sport. I'm telling you, these new niggas. Joe, you trying to act like one of these new niggas. They do it in sports. They just poo-poo Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, poo-poo Bill Russell. Soon they're going to be poo-pooing Michael Jordan. They do the same thing in music. Now all of a sudden, we heard Beyonce was a better entertainer than Michael Jackson before. Now Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson? Man, y'all can eat a dick. Sorry, not sorry. You better research and check up on that man. The only thing Chris Brown ever did better than Michael Jackson is smack a woman. And who knows, if Michael ever did that, he'd probably do that better than Chris.